Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. You join us for this test match between India and New Zealand. I had an opportunity earlier to get down and check out the conditions for the day. And the consensus is get the pads on quick, get them on sharp, get the runs on the board, and hope this pitch starts to break up. Something that shouldn't cause any problems is the weather. Absolutely stunning out there. Perfect for cricket, not a cloud in the sky, and no threat of rain anytime soon.
Good decision to bowl first here. The openers won't find this easy early on. Got to be a great chance for some cheap early wickets.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Welcome to this match between India and New Zealand.
Okay, everything looks set up to get this match underway. I think the new ball will get movement, so the openers will need to be wary of it. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Edge, what a great seed. Got to follow up that last delivery, found the edge, but no reward, putting the pressure on the batter. Dot ball to finish off, and it's a maiden. Coming into bat, has performed well the last few matches. We'll hope to continue this form for their team. Siraj, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end. Nice, solid defensive shot. Ah, that's nice. Good defence. Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over, 1 run coming from it. New Zealand are 1 for none. Bumrah ready to start from the south end.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Edged. Finds the fielder with that shot. Trying to keep the pressure on now. Great ball last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
End of another tidy over.
Are now 2 for none.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on a length is obviously the way to go. Drives straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that though. Siraj bowled a tidy line that over. Nicked it. Let's see if they can get the ball up into that slot as before. It's so crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away. Can't afford to go too full again. It helps to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Dug that out well. Quick onto that in the infield. End of the over, 5 off it. New Zealand are 10 for none. Siraj ready to start from the north end.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Nice, solid defensive shot. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. End of the over, 3 off. New Zealand are 13 for none. Going with spin now.
Is coming into the attack.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Oh, great ball. Oh, that's great commitment by the fielder. No runs coming off.
New Zealand are now on 13 for none.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Caught the edge. Doesn't beat the infield. Straight to the fielder. End of the over, the batter's pinned down at the moment.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Dug that out well. Inside the line, pulled away, mid-wicket, cuts it off nicely. Accurate bowling, just the one off. New Zealand are 17 for none. Ashwin ready to start from the north end. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Good running, keeping the scoreboard ticking over. Nice, solid defensive shot. India managed to keep the batters quiet.
21 for none.
Hedged. Power and precision in that shot. Good fielding out on the boundary. Nicked it. Immaculate timing there.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
5 runs added in that over. New Zealand are 26 for none.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed. Four runs. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Four runs added there. New Zealand are 30 for none. Thin edge. The boundary last delivery. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate now? Dug that out well. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. 6 runs added there. New Zealand are 36 for none. Ashwin ready to start from the north end. Jadeja, left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end. Can't get that outside the ring field. Nice, solid defensive shot. Finds the fielder with that shot. Swept just wide of the fielder at 45. Some good aggression with some risk. And gone, caught in the slips. What a brilliant catch, diving away, and with the mitt, it's a classic.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
No runs coming off.
End of the over. New Zealand are now on 36 for 1.
They've gone up here. Digs out the Yorker. Caught the edge. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. End of the over. The batter's pinned down at the moment.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Awkward, but well played. Edged. Jadeja kept it tight.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Just perfection, a magnificent shot. You just can't hit it any better than that, racing away to the boundary.
Bang! Bowled, just stunning bowling.
The trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end for someone with such skill. This goes down as a fail.
Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Over. New Zealand are 46 for 2. Jadeja ready to start from the north end. Dug that out well. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
No. Terrible shot. Edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on a length is obviously the way to go. Nicked it. Jadeja bowled well that over. Quick onto that in the infield. Nice, solid defensive shot. End of the over, not many coming from it.
56 for 2.
Thin edge. Trying to keep the pressure on now. Great ball last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Misses everything. Outside edge, but that'll be safe. And another boundary. The bowler in disbelief at that one.
Didn't time it at all, but manages to get it away to the boundary.
End of the over and another tight over by the bowlers. Tough work out there for the two batters. Through the gap, great shot. Caught the edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward. Putting the pressure on the batter. Couldn't get it through the field. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. New Zealand are 52 for 2. Edged. Let's see if they can get the ball up into that slot as before. It's so crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Inside edge. End of the over, the batter's pinned down at the moment. Yadav ready to start from the south end. Ashwin coming back on after a break. Oh, that's great commitment by the fielder. Outside edge. Doesn't beat the infield. Accurate bowling, just the one off. New Zealand are 57 for 2. Nicked it. Edge. Thin edge. Young doesn't seem concerned, but the bowler and slip cordon really went up for that one. Wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
Straight to the fielder. Jadeja with another quiet over. Been a good spell so far. Good shot, a beauty. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Edged, but it falls safe. Ashwin bowled a tidy line that over. Dug that out well.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Nice, solid defensive shot. Digs out the Yorker.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
End of the over. Batting seems to be quite tough at present. You can feel the screws slowly turning in. Edged. Big appeal. What's the umpire going to say? LBW starts the over with a wicket. Simple as you like. Didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in the over.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
New batter at the crease will look to settle in quickly and get stuck into their work.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Blundell watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Awkward, but well played. Cuts it away, but finds the man just behind point. End of a quiet over. Jadeja ready to start from the north end. Ah, that's nice. Good defence. Jadeja will be happy with the work that over.
58 for 4.
Inside the line, pulled away, mid-wicket, cuts it off nicely. End of another tidy over.
And now on 58 for 4.
Picks the gap perfectly. Good fielding out on the boundary.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Another quiet over completed. The batters are staying the course, though. So that's the last ball of the session, and that'll be lunch. The session ends with 4 wickets taken and some very economical bowling. I know which captain is going to be happiest as they take a short break. Bumrah has been going well here, comes back on from the south end.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Drives straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that though. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Glanced away, but finds short fine leg. Now then, a real chance. Outside edge. End of the over, not many coming from it.
61
Jadeja ready to start from the north end. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. End of another quiet over. Great bowling from both ends at the moment. Quick onto that in the infield. Trouble here. Dug that out well. Nice, solid defensive shot. End of the over, the batter's pinned down at the moment.
66 for 2.
Shot, lent into the ball, hit through the line, 4 more.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, 4 runs.
A good contest here at the moment, 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Thought it had got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Oh, that's nice. Good defence.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
couldn't get it through the field. Four runs added in the over. New Zealand are 70 for 4. Bumrah ready to start from the south end.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Caught the edge. Let's see if they can get the ball up into that slot as before. It's so crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. End of the over, just the one off it. New Zealand are 71 for 4. The left-arm unorthodox bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Thin edge. Got to follow up that last delivery, found the edge but no reward, putting the pressure on the batter. Digs out the Yorker. Yadav bowled well that over. Oh, now that's a brilliant diving stop. Quick arm in, that was a missed opportunity there. Need to take those moments by the scruff of the neck. Good shot, a beauty. Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one. Good running, keeping the scoreboard ticking over. Doesn't beat the infield. cuts it away but finds the man just behind point.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
End of the over, the batter's pinned down at the moment. Yadav ready to start from the north end. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Inside the line, pulled away, mid-wicket, cuts it off nicely. End of the over, not many coming from it. They've picked the gap, perfect timing.
That showed great skill, lovely timing, and the boundary was the only place it was heading. What a great shot that was, onto the front foot really quickly, no stopping that one.
Oh, that's great commitment by the fielder. A direct hit and it's gone. Straight to the fielder. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing. Over. New Zealand are 84 for 4. Ashwin, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Caught the edge. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on a length is obviously the way to go. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Dug that out well. End of the over, 3 off. New Zealand are 87 for 4.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Ah, that's nice. Good defence. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Outside edge, but that'll be safe, and another boundary. The bowler in disbelief at that one. I don't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. Just need to keep getting the ball in the right spots, and the reward will come. Five runs added there. New Zealand are 92 for 4. Ashwin ready to start from the north end. Got that away nicely. Good work there on the boundary.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Mitchell watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over, just the one off it. New Zealand are 93 for 4. Jadeja coming back on here. They've been bowling well so far. Edged. Always difficult to focus. After what happened last ball, but just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Quick onto that in the infield. Full ball and flicked off the pads nicely. That could be 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful delivery. No chance for the fielders.
Awkward, but well played. India managed to keep the batters quiet.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Can't get that outside the ring field. Dug that out well. Edged it, peach of a ball. End of the over, 5 off it. New Zealand are 106 for 4. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Cuts that off well in the infield. Trying to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
Outside edge. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Over. New Zealand are 108 for 4. Ashwin ready to start from the north end.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Nice, solid defensive shot. Good shot, a beauty. They've gone up here. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Digs out the Yorker. On to the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
You can't fault the bowling, Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Awkward, but well played. Couldn't get it through the field. Nicely done. That's gone fine and might be four.
Timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. The boundary the moment it hit the bat. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
These batters took some time to get their eye in, but they've started to look good out there now. Dug that out well. Glanced away, but fine, short, fine leg. Dot ball to finish off, and it's a maiden.
120 for 4.
Yadav back on now.
Players coming into the attack.
Doesn't beat the infield. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Blunder. He's hit that fine and it'll run away for 4. Fine leg, won't stop that one.
Just perfection. A magnificent shot. You just can't hit it any better than that. Racing away to the boundary.
Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrists, wide of square leg. Could be 4.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat. Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
4 runs added there. New Zealand are 128 for 4. Yadav ready to start from the north end.
No point running for that one. It was a 4 the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Oh, that's great commitment by the fielder.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Bit of a shaky start, but they've consolidated and are looking steady now. Inside the line, pulled away, mid-wicket, cuts it off nicely. Edge. Got to follow up that last delivery, found the edge, but no reward, putting the pressure on the batter. Through the gap, great shot.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Cuts it away, but finds the man just behind point. Over completed, 4 runs added. New Zealand are 136 for 4. Wow, that missed a lot.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Blundell watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Bowled, gets the vital breakthrough.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
As they take guard, they'll want to feel bat on ball early and get off the mark and settle the nerves a bit. Maiden over, well bowled.
156 for 5.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Good shot, a beauty. End of the over, not many coming from it. Edged. Let's see if they can get the ball up into that slot as before. It's so crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. It's a very strong appeal here. India having a good chat with his captain. Not sure this one is worth a review. May as well try your luck.
A waste of a review. Clearly got some bat on that.
Wasn't the best of reviews. Great call by the umpire, though.
Oh, this could spell trouble.
Outside edge, doesn't carry. Batter seems almost offended the fielding team went up for that. Will they refer it? That's just outrageous.
Well, a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
India might look to push up a bit in. End of a fine over, some very accurate bowling. Jadeja ready to start from the south end. Cuts it away, but finds the man just behind point. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Finds the fielder with that shot. That's the over. New Zealand are 138 for 6. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end. Quick onto that in the infield. Good shot, a beauty. Awkward, but well played. End of another tidy over. No, terrible shot. What a shot, lovely on drive, and there's little chance of anyone catching that. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Can't get that outside the ring field.
In the end, a very simple shot. Just lets it come and cuts it away for 4.
Jadeja bowled well that over.
142 for 6.
Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Couldn't get it through the field. Misses everything.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
End of the over, a maiden.
142 for 6.
End of the session, and as the players make their way from the field for a short break, I'm off to refocus my core with some light meditation. Oh, now that's a brilliant diving stop. Nicely played, perfect timing.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary. Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Doesn't beat the infield. Good bowling that over, precise bowling, no real opportunities for the batter. Ashwin ready to start from the north end.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
No point in chasing that one, it's racing to the boundary.
You can't give that much width. Bowl out there and you get what you deserve.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Dug that out well. Four runs added in the over. New Zealand are 150 for 6. Straight to the fielder.
Can he get the 50? Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. One to get for 50. Mitchell watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring.
On 49. A quick single, maybe?
Over completed, 4 runs added. New Zealand are 154 for 6. Times that shot to perfection.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way.
Oh, that's great commitment by the fielder. Well batted, 4 runs off the over. New Zealand are 158 for 6. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Mitchell with a lovely shot. Overpitched, and that could be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one. Top class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
4 runs added there. New Zealand are 162 end.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter. Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Edged, what a delivery. Time to get the pressure on now. Great ball last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Edged, but it falls safe. Bit of a shaky start, but they've consolidated and are looking steady now. Jadeja ready to start from the south end. Bumrah coming back into the attack. done well so far. Nicely played, perfect timing. Nice, solid defensive shot. Immaculate timing there.
No point running for that one. It was a four the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot. Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Dug that out well. Bumrah bowled a tidy line that over.
169 for 6.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Glanced away, but fine, short, fine leg.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Outside edge, but that'll be safe, and another boundary. The bowler in disbelief at that one. Good contest here at the moment, 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over. New Zealand are 174 for 6.
Mitchell watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Edged. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on a length is obviously the way to go. Edged it. Peach of a ball. These batters took some time to get their eye in, but they've started to look good out there now. Siraj ready to start from the north end. Digs out the Yorker. Edged, what a delivery. Good work there on the boundary. Let's see if they can get the ball up into that slot as before. It's so crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
End of the over, the batter's pinned down at the moment. Fine edge, beautiful ball. Got to follow up that last delivery, found the edge, but no reward, putting the pressure on the batter. Edge.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Glanced away, but fine, short, fine leg.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
End of the over, just the one off it. New Zealand are 180 for 6. Siraj ready to start from the north end. Edged. Picks the gap perfectly. Outside edge. Siraj bowled a tidy line that over.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that though. Thin edge. Everyone's gone. Really confident appeal. Wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
They'll be looking to play in what we call the V early on. A straight bat, keeping the elbow bent and upright, and then look to expand the shot making as they settle in. Now then, massive shout. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. doesn't beat the infield.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Nicked it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. End of the over. Batting seems to be quite tough at present. I can feel the screws slowly turning in. Bumrah ready to start from the south end. Nicely played, perfect timing. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Nice, solid defensive shot.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Mitchell watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
End of the over, the batter's pinned down at the moment. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Couldn't get it through the field. 2 runs added. New Zealand are 194 for 7.
Awesome shot making. The innings building nicely now. They have to be looking towards 100. didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
India have kept both ends quiet and some good fielding to back it up. Yadav, the left-arm unorthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Thick inside edge there. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on a length is obviously the way to go. Quick onto that in the infield. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Dot ball to finish off, and it's a maiden. Bumrah ready to start from the south end. Thin edge. Let's see if they can get the ball up into that slot as before. It's so crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward. Putting the pressure on the batter. Caught the edge.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
End of a fine over, some very accurate bowling. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
No point running for that one. It was a four the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Awkward, but well played. 4 runs added in the over. New Zealand are 205 for 7. Thought it had got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Now then, massive shout. Fowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close, might be worth a look.
I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Was there an edge? This could be trouble. Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
A big opportunity here. They've done well in recent weeks, putting up some solid scores. Should be coming in with some confidence already.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Outside edge. Straight to the fielder. Dug that out well. End of the over, just the one off it. New Zealand are 206 for 8. Yadav ready to start from the north end.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Lovely bowling. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over, not many coming from it. Cuts that off well in the infield. Nice, solid defensive shot. Big appeal. What's the umpire going to say?
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Glanced away, but finds short fine leg. Bumrah kept it tight.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Inside the line, pulled away, mid-wicket, cuts it off nicely.
Patel watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Doesn't beat the infield. End of a quiet over. Jadeja comes back on. Runs have slowed a bit, so they're a good option to bring on now. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Dug that out well. Nicely done. That's gone fine and might be four.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful delivery. No chance for the fielders.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect time. Five runs added there. New Zealand are 213 for 8. Yadav ready to start from the north end. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Digs out the Yorker.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Well played, it's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary. Awkward, but well played. Over. New Zealand are 214 for 8. Nice, solid defensive shot. What a superb delivery, too good. Didn't know where it was going and knocked them over.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
Right-hander is coming into bat at number 11.
Big appeal. What's the umpire going to say? New Zealand absorbing the pressure well from the bowlers. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Yadav kept it tight.
Now 215 from line.
Edged. Couldn't get it through the field. Thin edge. That was a nick, a missed chance, and could be 4. Jadeja bowled well that over. Looking at the clock, this will be the final over of the day. It's been a great day's play with plenty to talk about afterwards. Can't get that outside the ring field. Dug that out well. Wow, that missed a lot. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Maiden over, well bowled. So the players make their way from the field after a great session of cricket. I'm off for a quick snooze. Join me again soon.